Hey guys, welcome to episode 31 of the Game Fanatics show. Super excited to have you here. I'm your host, Charles, joined by Walter and Rochellie. Ryan couldn't be here today because he's busy planning his freaking wedding.
Because he's tying a knot and getting his feet wet.
That's awesome. That's awesome stuff. Well, let's go and bring it back in. Gamescom has been wrapped up. And in case you missed some of what was announced,
like the Vita price drop.
Or Square Enix, their supernatural crime thriller. Or the freaking plethora of Xbox One games that were announced. There was a lot of them.
Yeah, and in case you missed any of that, you can head over to our GameComs button on our homepage at thegamefanatics.com.
Yes, and with Gamescom 2013 behind us, we look to the future. The GameStop Expo and PAX Prime all this week. We will be covering both.
But before we get into all of that, Rochellie, what have you been playing?
Well, I just finished Tales of Xillia on PlayStation 3. And I'm still playing Animal Crossing, my daily on that. And then kind of halfway through Pikmin 3. And that's actually really good. And then it's kind of short, but still good. And let's see, one more game, Shin Megami Tensei 4 on the 3DS also.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I've been playing kind of old school. I've been playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. For some reason, I just felt like, because as a kid, I had the PSN magazine with all the maps and like locations of items. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to try to do this just, just blind, and there's a lot of like running into my wall, running into walls, like frustrating points. And I just got the bat transformation item, so now I'm able to really explore Dracula's castle. So you about to get that stake? Gonna do it.
Get in there.
What about you? What you been playing?
Dude, I've been playing Splinter Cell, man. The Blacklist is a freaking amazing game. I've had so much fun. It's probably the most fun Splinter Cell game that I've played in a while. It's the co-op is nice and fluid. It's very Mass Effect-y at times, and that's saying a lot. I freaking love Mass Effect. Of course, always playing Civ 5 as well, and NBA 2K13, man. Getting ready for 2K14.
So guys, exciting stuff. So strap in, we'll be giving y'all details on scheduled interviews as well as secret meetings, and you don't want to miss it.
All PAX stuff, guys.
All PAX.
Alright guys, we're going to start things off by talking about the GameStop Expo. It's kind of weird that these two expos, GameStop and PAX Prime, always coincide with each other. But this year, with the launch of the Xbox One and the PS4, there is a lot of hype around the GameStop Expo. Primarily the fact that managers are going to be getting these consoles for free.
Well,
Free console?
Yeah, exactly, right?
Wow, that's crazy.
I know you read up on it and you've kind of been keeping tabs on it. For us, Henry Holloway, he's going to be there on site reporting. But dude, okay, so what's the deal with this? So they're getting these consoles and games for free.
Yeah, well, okay, now Sony announced that they were going to give the managers of GameStop PlayStation 4 and I believe 7 titles once it came out. And then shortly after that, Microsoft announced that they too were going to be giving an Xbox One to every manager of a GameStop, 65,000 of them, regardless of whether they attend the expo or not. Now, I don't know if Sony will give them out unless you attend or, whether you're just a manager or not. But as for the games, they haven't been announced what games are going to come with the Xbox One console, but people are thinking that...
Also, the Xbox hasn't had a legit date yet, too. And
That's
apparently it's supposed to come out before the
PlayStation
4.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about that?
I mean, maybe they're gonna try to just clutch it out at the last second. I don't know. I mean, because the PS4, they said like November, 14th, 15th, mid-November. That's really right around the corner.
Yeah, and it's
like 2 months.
It's interesting because I think that GameStop, they have such a huge sway in the industry, and now all their managers are getting these consoles and games, and you can argue, for validity's sake that they're getting these to play it and whatever, keep up to date, because it's like it's like you want your managers to be ahead of the curve. So I guess that's what that's what's going on here. But it must be pretty sweet to be a GameStop manager right about now.
I don't know, don't quote me on it, but I saw pictures that the Microsoft store here at the Galleria, they actually had the Xbox One on display. So if you want to take a look at it, you can. But I don't think you can play it, but it's just up there.
Yeah, I'm going to swing by their Splinter Cell style and grab that Xbox. They won't know what hit them, man. I got frag grenades and Mountain Dew
frag grenades? That's what I'm talking about.
We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
Exactly.
Okay, moving on. PAX. Super excited about it. I'll be there. 4 or 5 other Game Fanatics: Michael, Jen, Chris, Nick. Yeah, we're all gonna be there. It's gonna be a good time. Of course, like we've been talking about all episode and for the past couple of weeks, with the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, right on the corner, you have all these companies that are really touting the fact that, hey, you can play my game on a PS4, or you can play my game on an Xbox One, so come to our booth and play it. And, of course, the people are going to swarm, the booths. I don't know, for me, one game that I'm really looking forward to checking out at PAX is Dragon Age Inquisition. I mean, I'm a huge Dragon Age fan, and just really looking to see the way that the console platform of Dragon Age has evolved, and to see where it's going next gen. It's the whole next gen thing actually really excites me.
Actually, it's not. I don't think that's the only thing that goes around. PAX, like they also have gaming tournaments there for specific games.
Oh yeah.
I think last time they had Tekken, which I play, so I mean I've always wanted to go to check it out and like enter. But
yeah,
but PAX is really hard to get into though. Like they sell out passes.
Yeah, passes
quick.
are sold out
Quick.
almost instantaneously.
Yeah.
It's like a magic trick.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I'm gonna try to camp and get a pass for next year, because the lineup, like, not only do they have just like the gaming panels and tournaments, but they have a lot of musical acts too.
Yeah.
Like a couple of like nerdcore rappers that I'm familiar with, like Megaran, Adam Warrock, MC Frontalot. Those guys, big ups to them. Like they're gonna be there, and I'm kind of like mad that I like getting a chance to like missing a chance to see Megaran, because like he always puts it down, And but also what's really cool is the fact that they show off like 10 of what they think are the best like indie games that are coming out. They have like a panel of 50 experts, and they just pick the best 10 games. And one of them that I saw that looked pretty interesting, I believe it was called Gunpoint. It's a stealth puzzle kind of game where you it's like an old school like type of game, but you're in this building with like multiple rooms, and you like rig electronic devices to spring traps on enemies to clear your path like to the exit.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, like almost like an old school Metal Gear,
right?
like Watch Dogs kind of thing.
Right?
Yeah, it's really cool. I really dig the concept, definitely.
That does sound cool. I know for us, we're going to be really busy come PAX time. The Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for the first time. So for us, our schedule pretty booked, but Friday starts off with one of two things. We're going to be split up. We're going to be going to either the 1 hour press preview, which is basically an hour where nobody can be on the show floor apart from the exhibitors showing off their games or whatever, and the press, getting to check it out before the mad rush of people. I know when I've been to PAX a couple of times, it's kind of weird having to struggle for FaceTime with exhibitors with, I'm not really trying to say that, we don't want to rub shoulders with, the common folk. But, when you have appointments and stuff, it's kind of hard because you kind of want to do your job, you want to get, previews, and you want to, not really play the games, but you just want to, if you have an interview or something scheduled, you want to kind of get that out of the way before, the mad rush of people, and everybody wants to play these games. So it's kind of,
actually, can you tell everybody, like I know you and Ryan are going to be there, so can you tell them like who you're going to interview, or what?
I'm gonna go through that. I've got my handy dandy calendar here, so we're gonna go through that. Nice. But and then the other thing you can do apart from the press preview showcase, Intel, they've been doing this for a couple of years. You have your hour-long VIP meet and greet, get to know Intel and all the cool products that they have coming out with their super cool processors, the new generation of tech. So,
I'm pretty jelly of you right now.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been jelly. I've been super salty.
That next year, you know what I'm saying?
Right. We can make it happen. So the panels, as you guys mentioned, panels at PAX are amazing. I mean, there's such a diversity in content that you'll be hard pressed to find another type of convention like this where there's so much diversity in what you can attend, what you can see, and then you have the music aspect of it as well. For us, Jen is going to be attending Storytime with Peter Molyneux. Peter Molyneux, I should say, is an amazing storyteller. I mean, amazing storyteller, not only through like the games that he, designs, but just in the way that, he interacts with fans on Facebook and Twitter and stuff. And it's really cool to see because he always posts a lot of really insightful things. So anyway, that's going on. does story matter in video games? Speaking of story, attending that panel.
Not in fighting games.
Not in fighting games.
The only fighting game that has a legit story mode, I would say, is Injustice. But granted, they have so much like past history and canon that they could just work with, and then they just throw in this alternate universe aspect, and it's like we can just do whatever we want.
Right?
Superman killing people, let's do it.
DC, man.
Yeah, right. You know.
So we're also going to be hanging out with Rooster Teeth on Friday, and I'm going to be go behind the scenes of Assassin's Creed. I am a huge Assassin's Creed fan, so I just feel really honored that Ubisoft reached out to me, and so I'm going to be taking a look at it, probably get some exclusive interviews here and there, but I'm really excited for the new Assassin's Creed game because you get to play as a pirate, man.
Privateer.
Yeah.
And it really expanded on what was introduced in the previous Assassin's Creed game. The open seas exploring, and you're in your ships and you're fighting other ships, side missions and stuff.
I was gonna ask, like, are you gonna actually be able to take over other ships and stuff like that? Maybe do the thing where they I remember in some movie they shot, it was like a bolo style cannon. It was like 2 cannonballs with a chain in the middle. They would shoot that and it would tear down the mast and it didn't escape. Just stupid stuff like that.
Talking about that,
swashbuckling.
Isn't there supposed to be an Assassin's Creed movie coming out?
Yeah, with Michael Fassbender.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I think that'd be pretty legit then.
That would be pretty legit. Now that you've got me on the freaking kick of movies, dude, I don't know if I want to go there. I'm just gonna say Bryan Cranston as Lex Luthor will probably be the best thing to happen to
Wow.
I can kind of picture that.
Someone released a fan-made trailer actually. It's pretty cool. It makes me excited for the movie. Anyway, let's go back to PAX. So we're also gonna be checking out Dying Light, WB's crime, not really crime. So I'm thinking about Square Enix, but it's their scary game, WB's. Dungeons and Dragons. Jen is all over that. So there's a panel going on. Dragon Age Inquisition, going to be checking that out. Going behind the scenes with Bethesda, they're going to be talking about their Elder Scrolls Online MMO. Interesting. Everybody, of course, wants to know about Fallout Online. So I'll be snooping around to see if there's anything feasible on there. Nexon is coming out with a new PC game. Going to be checking that out. Casey Lynch, former editor-in-chief of IGN, he's working on a secret game. It's actually kind of cool. We don't know anything about the game, but we know we're going to be picked up in a party bus, driven around for an hour while we check out the game, and I just hope there's strippers.
That's like some mafia type of stuff.
That is.
Like a one-way trip, but, hey, if it's fun.
Yeah.
Right.
We're going to be interviewing Video Games Live. Tommy, great mind behind that. I mean, it's pretty cool to see the work that how Video Games Live has kind of grown. I mean, so that's gonna be cool. Hanging out with MSI. If you guys remember from CES, we checked out their convertible slate thing. That was cool. Kind of interesting because they're announcing some new highly touted tech, which we all know all tech companies do that. So it'll be interesting to see what they're coming out with because they focus heavily on gamers. Also, On the Level Studios, a studio based right here in our sweet town of Houston. They're going to be in Seattle. We're going to be checking that out with them. I don't know. I'm really proud of having a Houston developer out there. Of course, Timegate declared bankruptcy. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that someone's back, putting Houston back on the map. Definitely, we should be known for more than just dirty South rap.
Yeah,
dirty South rap.
People look over Houston and they think that we don't have anything to give them. But come on, we got a bunch of people that come are from here.
Yeah,
a bunch of singers, rappers. Great. We have now a developer out there, so that's pretty cool.
I mean, just a lot of talent flowing out of Houston in general. So it's only natural that we would just just gradually break into one medium. Taking over the world.
Okay, and I think that Houston is really coming into itself. I think that it's interesting to see us grow in the arts as a whole. So I'm really excited to be hanging out with On the Level Studios, checking out their game. It looks kind of cool.
Well, I know PAX is huge on all the gaming stuff.
Oh yeah.
But they have a bunch of cosplay. Always a bunch of awesome cosplay. So can you tell us about how? Aren't you interviewing somebody?
Yeah, we're interviewing Amy Lynn. And
that's awesome.
man, it's glad, Rochellie, that you brought up cosplay, because one of my favorite parts about PAX as a whole, in comparison to all the other video game convention, so much really cool cosplay done from the heart, man. You got people that spend so much money on this, and these are like regular gamers that just want to celebrate video game culture, and it's so cool to see them. Of course you have crappy cosplay, but I feel like the really good cosplay should really be highlighted. And that's not saying the crappy cosplay shouldn't be highlighted as well, because
and you gotta remember, like, most of this stuff is not commissioned. They actually make their own stuff. They put the time and effort, and it's just
now
crazy.
You're making me feel bad for saying crappy cosplay, because I want to laugh at people who should not be cosplaying. But there's so much cool cosplay there that you have to salute all these gamers that are out there doing all that.
Yeah, definitely takes a lot of just not caring sometimes to just go out there and do your own thing, definitely. But and of course, PAX all about games and stuff. You can't talk about games without talking about like tech and hardware. That's the lifeblood. So are you going to be interviewing any like hardware vendors or anything like that?
Yeah, I mentioned MSI. I'm really excited to check out some of their hardcore video game gadgets and laptops, and their smart book kind of thing that they're announcing. I'm excited for that. Plantronics, they announced the Rig, which is the company's first cross-platform headset, and it's cool because it's granted expensive, but it's cool to see Plantronics step more into video games, and not just like the Voyager and these business minded Bluetooth headsets.
Right, yeah, definitely. Because normally, like anyone who's worked in a call center, when you think of Plantronics, you immediately think of like headsets and telephones. So, but the equipment is really good. Always good audio quality. I've never had any issues with them just sounding staticky or anything like that. Like at the centers I've worked at. So yeah, just like you said, it is good to see a quality hardware manufacturer stepping into a more consumer-oriented market, essentially.
Yeah. I think that you're so right, because they're bringing their skill set to the industry, and they're known for that. One thing that kind of bums me out, Rockstar's not going to be there officially. And they do that sometimes. Sometimes they're unofficially and then have a secret press kind of thing. With Grand Theft Auto so close, I'm surprised that they're not there in a more official capacity. But I'm excited for Grand Theft Auto. It looks like a great game, and we'll be reviewing it for sure. So, but I'm really just hopeful that PAX this year is focusing a lot more on next gen, a lot more on what we can see, what we can do with these consoles. Because Gamescom blew that out the water, with all the Xbox One confirmed titles announced and all the next gen games. I want to see PAX, kind of have the same thing. Granted, it's not on the same scale.
Do you think that they'll have Watch Dogs there then? With
yes,
Xbox?
Watch Dogs will be there. Ubisoft is another. We're meeting with Ubisoft.
Oh, okay.
I reached out to see if we can interview one of the developers behind Watch Dogs in their racing game. I was told that no developers are going to be there, but the games will be there. So excited for that.
How about Beyond Two Souls?
Beyond Two Souls, haven't heard anything about that.
Make sure to play if it's there.
Oculus is going to be there. I'm excited to check that out again, and hopefully maybe get some video footage of it. But trying to rack my brain and see what else. We're so booked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday is a little bit light. I'm leaving Monday morning, just because the whole time difference between Seattle and Houston. If I'm leaving 11 a.m. on Monday, I get here 6 p.m. and it's it's no connecting flight. It's a direct flight. So it's kind of weird. It's a 4-hour flight, 2-hour time difference. So, but yeah, I'm really excited to cover PAX. I think that this year is going to be freaking huge, with the consoles just right around the corner.
It sounds pretty eventful, and I'm still jelly.
Yeah, I was flipping through the schedule, and I got mad.
Our schedule
I
is
was like, I really want to go so bad.
And it's interesting because earlier, younger Charles would be like, I'm so excited to go. Yeah, all these games and companies I'm meeting with are cool, but the parties, you know, because there are some pretty awesome parties. But this year, it's you know, as the Game Fanatics has grown, it's, you know, to become more of its own and into itself. I find that, you know, a lot of us, we're maturing as gamers. You know, we're not just looking for parties. We're like, you know, show us the meat, man. You know, what's behind these games? What motivated these developers to create these games? And of course, it's cool to go out for drinks with them and hang out with them and really hear their stories, because at the end of the day, these developers are people, you know, and they have lives, they have stories, and it's definitely interesting to see things from that side of things.
Definitely. And I usually feel like in a situation like that, like you were saying, like go out and maybe have a couple of drinks at a bar or something like that. That's generally where you get the best like stories and stuff like that, because it's more unfiltered and more raw. But you know, but that's where all the juicy stuff is.
All that liquor, you know, that liquid courage. They maybe spew some things that they weren't supposed to. Just give them some more shots.
Right. Super excited for PAX. So you guys, you know, if you guys are going, make sure you tweet the Game Fanatics. Let us know where you're going to be at. We'll definitely meet up with you, hang out with you, and just, you know, it's always cool, really, really cool, man, to really hang out with, you know, fellow bloggers and fellow writers and people who read our articles. I'll never forget, you know, my first PAX when people were coming up to us and, you know, letting us know that they enjoyed our articles and stuff. So that's always fun. And of course, you know, if you're not going to be there, you can keep track of all of the PAX stuff on our website, or just follow us on Twitter at the Game Fanatics. Really exciting.
I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah,
excited and jelly.
Lucky bastard.
Gel sight. Wow.
Well, episode 31 of the Game Fanatics Show is in the books, man. We hope you guys are as excited for PAX as we are, or at least as I am. Thank you guys, as always, for your continuing support. I feel like I'm like thanking guys for like donating to like a charity organization. Exactly, right? But seriously, you guys have been awesome. Social media, the crazy interaction you guys are giving us has been great. You guys have been commenting on our videos, letting us know what you like to see, letting us know what you like to review. I know somebody had mentioned on YouTube that they wanted us to review Logitech stuff. Contacted Logitech a couple of days ago, and we're going to start reviewing more Logitech stuff. So you guys, we really do appreciate your comments, your tweets, and your general feedback, guys. Don't forget to tweet out #TGF Show. We look at all of that.
And thank you so much for all the feedback on our first episode of Spoilers Ahead.
That was awesome.
We love The Last of Us, and obviously all of you do too.
Yeah.
So
we can't wait to do another spoiler episode, because that was really great. It was really fun to do and to really interact with you guys, with your comments and stuff, kind of showing us different views on things. I think we
should do Beyond Two Souls when that comes out.
Oh yeah,
I think that'd be pretty awesome.
Spoiler alert for TMNT: Ninjas, Turtles, likes pizza.
Pizza pie. But we hope you've been enjoying all the video content that has come out all August long, with Greg's interview with Matt Kint of Mind Management and our Fanatical Fives. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel to get all the goods.
All the goods. Don't forget to thumb us and share our videos on YouTube. Share them with your friends, share them with your family, share them with your kids, your dog, just everybody.
Right?
Everybody.
We're going to turn everyone into Game Fanatics.
Oh yeah.
The Game Fanatics is invading PAX Prime, so watch out, guys.
Yes, I'll be there with Jen and William. If you find us, come by, say hi. We don't bite. If you want to be on the show, let us know. I'll put you in front of the camera.
And don't forget to roll out on the red carpet for those guys when they get there.
Oh yeah, roll out the red carpet. If time allows, we'll shoot a special episode of the Game Fanatics Show there from PAX.
Thanks again for tuning in. You know, as always, that sounds awesome, but I'm Walter.
Rochellie.
Charles. United, we game. I figured, you know, if I can.
You're gonna take out the whole team of Mountain Dew.
Oh, dude, I haven't played Splinter Cell. That game is amazing.
I thought there was gonna be like some tie-in with like Mountain Dew. Dude, there's so many ads in the game for Mountain Dew. I'm like,
Mountain Dew is green.
That is the worst.
Mountain Dew is
segue
green. And she said poisoning everybody with that. So it made me think of in Splinter Cell, you can like imagine throwing a Mountain Dew into a group of like bad guys and like
You're like,
poisoning them.
oh, this looks good. And then
but it's like you shake it up and then you throw it and then
it explodes.
Yeah,
Throw some
like,
Alka-Seltzer in there.
Like, yellow fire.
See you guys later.
Right.
It'd be some acid.
Something stupid. No, it's just the legit Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
And then that's what does them in. Do the do.
Do the do.
Yeah.
It's been a month since we filmed anything.
I know, right?
So,
A
ready?
little rusty.
3, 2, look pretty and smile and happy to be here and not hungry. 3,
okay.
2, 1.
Where are we looking?
Hey guys, welcome to episode.
Wait.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 31 of the Game Fanatics show. I'm Charles, joined by Walter and Rochellie. Man, really exciting, freaking amazing. We're
What?
I had no idea.
Thinking of
Oh my god.
I was like, he's not saying that.
You wanted to get out here by 8? No.
No.
That was my plan.
No Mountain Dew for you. Yeah.
Yeah, for life.
For life.
For life.
So death do y'all part. So, but let's go and bring it back in. Gamescom is. In case you missed some of what was announced,
The Vita price drop, in case you missed it.
What the?
I was waiting for you, so I just jumped in.
My bad.
I'm Charles, joined by sorry.
We're waiting for you.
No. I'm so used to doing it with Ryan that I forgot. Okay, three.
Oh,
you guys.
bromance.
All right,
You
three.
really don't want him to get married, though. Sorry, Jill.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to
Bridget.
clap.
Busy planning his wedding.
He's being balls.
Or Square Enix, their supernatural crime thriller, Murder.
Oh.
hey, some of you missed what was announced.
Like the Vita price drop.
Oh, sorry. I made a.
Yeah, in case any of you missed any of. Gamescom has been wrapped up. In case some of you missed some of the things that were announced.
Damn it! Why were you laughing? You should have laughed.
Everyone sucks today.
We're horrible, man.
He's like.
Another. I don't know why I did that. Sorry. Can we cut? My mouth did like some
You were
weird.
like,
My lip like slapped itself.
I know PAX is really huge on video games, but they also have a bunch of awesome cosplay.
Can we do that again? Sorry. Your energy level was like.
Right, it went from up to
Because
down.
like, I remember when we cut, it was like up there, and then you went.
Alright.
Alright. Sorry, I just want to make sure that we're.
I know, we're just like talking to each
Alright, let's get it.
I had to clear my throat.
Let me clear my throat.
Hold on.
Yeah! Alright, guys. Hope.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
That.
Sorry.
And plus, you said that last time. So.
Yeah. Alright.
No, him and Ian about it.
New catchphrases, man.
Lance scrolled up and was like, maybe you need this.
Say, all right. How about episode 31's in the books?
Yeah.
Oh, rude.
Rude.
Alright.
All right, let's go. 3,
Okay.
2.
Lance.
I'm trying to help.
1.
I'm sad.